Hi, good evening, everybody. Am I audible to all of you? Please let me know in the chat box whether I'm audible to you. Say yes in the chat box. Oh, thank you so much. Today is 8th of December 2024, and keeping with our tradition of having webinar on every Sunday at 6 o'clock in the evening, this is our 177th webinar. It means that for last 177th Sundays in continuation, we are doing this webinar to spread the awareness about the scholarships which are available in Maharashtra and India as well. The scholarships are available on two level, one on India level and one is on Maharashtra level. Ma- in giving the scholarship, Maharashtra is very generous. Maharashtra gives scholarship to SC, ST, OBC, open and marginalized societies. That is Alpasankyak. In Alpasankyak, we have Muslims, Buddhists, Sikh, Christian, Parsi, and Jain. This kind of people, this kind of Alpasankyak Samudaya is in that. So right now, government of Maharashtra is covered almost all the strata of life, and the total number of scholarship is around 75 for SC, 75 for ST, or 40 for ST, 75 for OBC, that will be 190, 75 for uh, your Alpasankyak, so 165, plus 40 for open, 205, and for Maratha, Kunbi, and Maratha, there are 75. So in all total, we have around 300 scholarship given by government of Maharashtra. So like all of you are available who are continuously listening to us for last whatever time, these scholarships are there to take it. Now it is becoming very competitive. Every year it is becoming very difficult to get those scholarship. But if you systematically plan and aim for a scholarship, you are bound to get the scholarship. In last 3-4 years, I think we have given scholarship to hundreds of the students. We could give those scholarship to hundreds of the students because uh, they followed our guideline in totality. Whatever we have told them and be with us. They were with us through and through. We saw that we are with them till the end and get the scholarship. So there is a definite timeline for that. Now is the time for next year. Now is the time for you have to apply for the colleges. The application for this colleges is going in full swing now, and we are filling up the form in Nagpur and Mumbai as well. But there might be some students who are taking admission on their own. They can also approach to us. But what happens is when you apply on your own and when you go to any agent, you are misguided. And even if you are doing it on your own, then you have that price. You have the fund constraints in your mind. You don't want to spend much money of your parents. So in bargain, you are looking at a university whose ranking is very low. So please don't worry. Don't worry. Bother about the money. The 300 scholarships which are given to government of Maharashtra are worth around 250 crore rupees. I have already told you, and I'm once again reiterating that if you follow our instructions completely, then you are bound to get the scholarship, and you can go to a good university as well. One more news I want to make: the Alpasankhya scholarship, marginalized society scholarship. See the scholarship notification for this: Muslims, Buddhists, Sikh, Christians, and Jains. The scholarship notification came very late, I think in the month of September. They announced the result in the month of October. By September, all the students have left for various postures, various places. So they could not apply. People who have already left shores of India, they could not apply for this scholarship. So in the bargain, the number of students who are getting scholarship is 75. So only I think 20 students could get the scholarship. So many organization, many people have approached to government of Maharashtra to republish the advertisement. So if you have any of your friends, colleagues, anybody who's gone abroad and they are looking for this scholarship, once again I tell you the scholarship is for Muslims in proportion to their population, Buddhist, Christian, Sikh, and Parsi and Jain. So if you have any of your friend who had left the country and they are studying in different places, please let them know that the scholarship is available. Pass on our number to them. Please pass on our number to them. We will guide them. Even if you have left the shores of this country, don't worry. And for the students who are about to go to Australia in the month of February, they are also eligible. So who's eligible for this scholarship? Students who have already left for USA, UK, for the entire Europe, Canada, even they are eligible for this scholarship. And students who are about to go to Australia in the month of February, they are also eligible. So please come to us. 75 scholarship are there to take. Only 20 students have claimed the scholarship. So 55 scholarships are still waiting for you all. So you need not to spend money from your parents, whatever, from the bank also, the loan which you have taken. Please don't worry, that can be taken care of. So that is a good news which I wanted to give you all. I'm in Mumbai now for next 2 days, today and tomorrow. On the 8th, 9th, and 10th, entire day I'm in Mumbai. So anyone who wants to meet me in Mumbai, I'll be available in our Mumbai office, which is at Bandra. And from 11th onwards, we are in am in Nagpur. 11 to 22nd of December, I am in Nagpur. On the 23rd, again, I am coming back to Mumbai. Then we are in Pune on 25th and 26th. 2 days we are in Pune. From 26th onwards, 27th onwards, again I'll come back to Mumbai. 27th, 28th, 29th. Till 30th, we are in Mumbai. And on the 31st and 1st, we are in Pune. So if you want, you can meet us at these places. And then after 1st of January, I'll go back to Nagpur. And then I'll stick around in Nagpur till the time all the applications are not done in Nagpur. Then on 11th and 12th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, we are in Aurangabad. And we are going to little backward districts of Maharashtra, Aurangabad and Jalna as well. We are going to Jalna. We want to catch as many as students possible. We want to reach to as many as students possible. We will be in Sindhaked Raja. Sindhaked Raja is a place where Jiza Mata, mother of the Shivaji Maharaj, was born. She was born on 12th of January. So on the 12th of January, we will be in Sindhaked Raja. Once again, I tell you, 11th, on the 11th evening, we will be in Jalna. 12th, we will be in Sindhaked Raja. And 13th also, we are in Jalna. So anybody in and around Jalna district, that part, Jalna, Buldhana, they can meet us either in Sindhaked Raja or in Jalna. On the 13th, we are moving to 13th evening, we are moving to Aurangabad. Then in Aurangabad, we are on 13th, 14th, and 15th, 3 days. So that will be our endeavor to reach as many as students from these places where this kind of news doesn't reach, or they don't realize what is the importance of this scholarship. Sorry, I got disconnected.
Hi everyone, good evening, students. Just let me know if I'm audible in the chat. Yes. Yeah, thank you, Abhishek, Jay, Akhilesh. Thank you. Yes, thank you very much. Okay, good to see you all again. Another of our Sunday webinars. This is number 177, and we are continuing our series of, our successful students. So students who have been preparing with us for the whole year after we help them get the admission, and then comes the scholarship process, and after scholarship you have the post admission process, which is visa, flight ticket, health insurance, accommodation, so on and so forth. So the students who have been successful in this regard, they are here to share their experience and how they have basically overcome whatever challenges they have faced in their journey. So just before I call upon my guest, before we start, let me just inform the students that very soon we will be starting our new IELTS batch also. So this is for the students who want to apply for 2025 intake. So new IELTS batch will probably start from the 10th of this month, so day after tomorrow. And those of you who have already got the offer letter, or those who want to go through the application process, kindly get in touch with us. At the end of the webinar, I'll share all my contact details so that you can connect with us. You can come and meet us in the office or whatever it is. Okay. Fine, let us begin. So, today, every week we have our students from various countries. So, we saw few from UK, few from USA, and today we have one of the students, based on popular demand, we have our student from Australia, or who will be going to Australia, somebody whose dream was to study in Australia from a long time. And so Ankita is here, and Ankita is going to be flying to her university, going to Australia in the month of February. Just recently, she got done with her visa, and she has also received the scholarship from the government. So, she is here to talk about her experience and guide us, based on the challenges which she has overcome. So, before I call upon, just let me share with you her offer letter, which she received from Australian National University. So you can see over here, in May, she received the offer, and she is going to study a high demand course. Okay, this is called Master of Business Information Systems. It is a really popular course with a lot of different applications. I'll just go through that in brief. So she will be starting in February of 25, and this will be lasting for 2 years. And as you know, Australia is a very popular destination because after completing the degree, you get a minimum of 2 to 3 years stay back, right? Where you can work and, you can gain experience, or you can invest, or whatever it is that you want to do. All right. So this is her offer with all the, various information. And then beyond that, so just a little bit information. See, ANU used to be number one university of Australia, um, I think just till 1 or 2 years ago. Now it is still in the top five. You can say it's under top 50 in the world. Currently, it is number 30. And this program, it is, highly specialized program with a lot of applications. I'll leave it to Ankita, to explain why she has gone ahead with this. And so after we are done with this, we will have a Q&A also. So in case students, you want to ask her any questions, you can do so, right? So just stick around, and we will start in a minute. All right.
So, yeah, hello everyone. Am I audible? Can someone please let me know? Yeah. So, a very good evening, and I am Ankita Nagnath, as Sir briefed. And So, a quick introduction about myself. I have completed my bachelor's from Paloti College, Nagpur in 2022, and currently I'm working in IT sector in a US based MNC called Perficient, and I have almost 2.5 years of experience. So, today I'm here to brief you all about my journey of getting in touch with Hemant sir and Nirvet sir, and ultimately my journey to starting the masters in Australia. So, when I decided to pursue higher education, I was already drawn towards Australian universities, as Nirvet sir already told you. So, but as all of you know, that Australia has a very high range of financial requirements. So, I was not sure how to proceed further. It was then I got to know about Hemant sir and the assistance he provides for higher education abroad with the help of scholarship. To be honest, I come from a background where it was impossible for me to gather the huge amounts that are required for masters. So I talked to Hemant sir and told him everything about my financial and family situations, and he instantly evaluated my profile and gave me the confidence that yeah, I can get the scholarship, and with no self funding I can complete my masters. So then, as per Hemant sir and Nirvet sir's guidance, I started preparing for my IELTS alongside finalizing the courses, as I am working in IT sector. So I wish to continue further in that area only. So then I came to know about Masters of Business Information System, which is a perfect blend of business and IT. And this guidance also I got through Nirvet sir only. He helped a lot in course selection as well. So then I prepared for my IELTS and alongside the application process. And yeah, one more thing I must tell you, that it was because of them only I got to know about the top ranked universities, or the application process, and how these top universities increases our chances to get scholarship. So this has been a journey of almost 1 year, where I got all the guidance and support from Nirvet sir at each and every stage, to be very honest. And there are some such times where, many challenges we face and we start to doubt our decisions. But then also, they both like kept motivating me and supported me with the best possible way. And today, one by one, like everything is sorted. Just sir shared that I got my visa, accommodation is also sorted. And recently I visited Hemant sir. He also gave me assistance related to the flight bookings. So can you imagine, like till this stage I'm getting their support. So I am flying to Australia in the start of February, and I'll be starting my master's in business information system in Australian National University, which is currently ranked 30 in the world, and it is fourth in Australia. So yeah, that's all about my journey, and I strongly urge you all to get in touch with them for further assistance and grab your chance to study abroad. And yeah, I am also happy to help if you have any queries or questions for me.
All right, Ankita. I think Ankita's laptop is having some issue. That's why the video is not working for her. But she has mentioned, one or two important things. Now, first thing, see, Australia is one of the top destinations for the students. So, on top of that, the Australian government has made a lot of changes, within a year, like they have reduced the intake of the students, they have increased the visa fees, and right now the process is quite dicey, because if you go and if you see in the market, you can have many of the different agents who, help you with the application and all this. But unless you have your funds sorted, you will not be able to proceed with the visa formalities. Okay, because each and everything has to be correct. And if you just submit a file, without the proper documents, your visa is going to get rejected, and once your visa is rejected, it is quite difficult to, forget about reapplying. But even in other countries, that makes a big difference, right, when you're going to study. So, just a little background about Ankita, that think I had met her in maybe December of last year or maybe January of this year. And in that situation, so as she has said, she is already working professional. And plus in her personal life also, she has come from quite challenging situation. So, the advantages she had was that she had a great profile in terms of her academics. She had good work experience, and whatever was required, she was always ready, to provide the documents, to get the things done. Like, her office was quite close to our head office in Nagpur. So, whenever anything was required, she was always there, to drop in. Even during a lunch break, she would come in and say that, sir, what needs to be done? Okay, I have done this. Can we move ahead? This, that, everything, So she was always proactive. And, even while going ahead, so after she got the offer, uh, she was planning to go in July. But then, thanks to the visa rules and changes, we said that Ankita, have patience. You'll definitely be able to go, but it is because in terms of scholarship, there are certain rules and regulations. So for that, you have to defer your application. She said, okay, sir, no problem. I'll do it. You just help me. Like you got the offer letter, please help me with the scholarship. And then, later on, so she went for it, and scholarship process, everything. That too, again, it was dicey. There was a lot of waiting, because this year, as you know, there were all the elections happening, state election, central election. So government process, there was a lot of delays, a lot of issues going on. But anyway, all was done. She got the sanction letter. She got her selection done. And then, based on those documents, just I think last week she had applied for a visa, and because everything was fine, she got the visa in just one day, to be honest. So, like she said, she's done with her flight also, accommodation. She's almost ready, to go ahead with her journey. So yeah, just like Ankita, I think there are around 5 or 6 more students, same like her, who will be going to Australia this year. I'll call them one by one. So students, make sure that you follow us for your, whatever educational needs.
Yeah, so there are a few questions from students. Can I address them?
Yeah, just 1 second. I will come to that. Give me just 1 second. I'll just share the contact.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes, yes. Please put your questions in the chat. I will come to it. Don't worry. All the questions will be answered. So let me just share the contact details. I think somebody was asking for the address and all these things. So just go through this. So first and foremost, students, please scan the QR code so that you can be added to the WhatsApp group where we can, where we post the information about our webinars and about all the various overseas education related updates that come in. So make sure you be part of our WhatsApp group. And also, you can connect with us directly. So you can call Sir on his number 989-232-9101. You can give me a call on 9619827435. Email ID, you can drop us a mail, information at coursescounselorsandcareers.com. You can visit our website, you can come to our office. And see, most importantly, you can, find us on YouTube. So students keep asking us about these webinars. So we have started uploading them on YouTube. So if you want to see the recordings, you can please check our YouTube channel. I think Sir has shared the link in the group. Yeah, Sir has shared the link also in the group. So you can connect there. And of course, Instagram, Facebook, so on and so forth. All those social links are there. Okay. Fine. Let me just leave this on the screen. Okay. Let us move into the questions. Let's see what the students have asked. Uh, yes. So Suraj has asked, please elaborate on scholarship part. What scholarships did you get? Did it cover the entire fees? So I'll take this. So scholarship that we are talking about is from Government of Maharashtra, and it offers the fully funded scholarship. So to answer your question, yes, it is going to cover the entire fees for 2 years. That is right. Uh, Sanjana has asked, what about ITR and bank certificates in Australian University? How did you go about them? Yes, Ankita, you want to take this?
Yeah, hi Sanjana. I really want to address this question. So yeah, as Nirvit sir mentioned that I wanted to go in July intake, and the timeline of scholarship for my scholarship is such that the notification only came after July or August. So I was not having any ITR, not having any bank certificates. because as I mentioned earlier, I come from a background, I'm not that financially stable. So I was totally dependent on the scholarships part. So that's the main reason I couldn't go in the July intake, because I was not having the ITR of 15 lakhs, which most of the Australian universities require. And when I got the scholarship, the process is such that my university got the notification that I am a sponsored student from government of India. So then they don't ask about the ITR, not about the bank certificates, not about your like finances. They straight away give you the admit, and everything else process is sorted. So if you have the scholarship, there is no need of ITR and bank certificates.
There's one more question. Even I want to know this, Ankita, how you have prepared for IELTS exam?
I prepared through you only, sir. You only helped me, guided me, and yeah, everything was sorted. Every guidance I got is from sir only.
Yeah, I was it me? I don't remember. I think you prepared on your own, right? Wasn't it so?
I prepared. I started preparing on my no. I'm on my own, and then I also seek help from you. So you also advised me and
Okay.
gave me some like resources to go through this and that, and which helped me a lot.
So just like if you can give us a idea like what resources they can use or some tips you have found in the if you remember.
Yeah, so I have used the IELTS Advantage website and the IELTS book as well, and some online YouTube resources. That was fine for me.
Yeah, and Ankita is also like you can tell she has got good level of English also. So just to brush up, practice and time manage, I think that is she could manage. So just because you have asked about IELTS, I'll just repeat again. We are starting with new IELTS batch in 2 days. So I will be covering the entire syllabus. So if anybody is interested, please note down the contact and get back to us. Okay. Suraj has asked, scholarships are applicable irrespective of country. Yes, Suraj, that is right. See, the main criteria is not about the country. What the government does is that it says you should have a offer letter from a top 200 university. Okay, and 200 is referring to the QS ranking, world QS ranking. So that is the main criteria. So if you have a offer letter from a top university, so like Ankita is, going to number 30 university, then it is good for her, right? And that will help you later on in the process of application. Okay. Do we have any more questions, students? So, Ankita, just I think I get questions about accommodation also. So can you just, give a little bit brief about what was
Yeah.
the process for accommodation?
So for my university, we have on-campus accommodation facility available. So I applied to their facilities, and they also release some offer. Like if they have rooms, then as per our application, they process that, and then they release the offer if I am selected for on-campus accommodation or not. So I got lucky to get the on-campus like accommodation offer. So I'm going to the Australian National University, and I'll be like residing in the campus only. So there are different process for different universities. My university provides this.
Okay. Yeah, see, mostly like Australia, for example, Ankita is going to ANU. Then we have some students going to Sydney, one girl going to Melbourne, and yeah, I think yeah, those three main universities. So once you follow through with your procedure, you get the financial sorted. Rest of the things they are not very difficult. You can get everything done on the official student account or on the website. Only thing is that you should do it a little bit in advance because there's a lot of rush, there's a lot of demand for this. So Zara asked, "Do you provide scholarship for Ireland?" Yes, yes. Like I said, see, it's not about the country; it's about the university. So, for example, one of my students he just applied for Technical University of Munich, I think TUM. There is University College Dublin also. Sorry, there's Trinity College Dublin, I think TCD, not sure. So yeah, depends on the university. There's no restriction as such that so and so country you cannot go, or so and so place is good, or whatever it is. So yeah, definitely, country is not an issue. Ankita, just one more thing I remembered. So you are a working professional and you have been working since the time, right? So it's 1 year since I met you. So many students, they are working professionals and they say it's difficult for them to manage time for preparation or application or so and so. But like, you have done it. So can you give us some insight, like, any tips you have?
Yeah, so I have also prepared while working alongside, and I am working in a company where I get off on weekends, like Saturday, Sunday. So I managed to, study on weekends and night as well. So yeah, it is manageable, and yeah, side by side you can also start gathering your documents if you require anything. And this process, honestly, it takes almost 6 to 7 months. So in this time frame we can easily manage with our work alongside. And if we need anything, like Nirvet sir and Hemant sir are always there to help us and guide us.
All right. Uh, I have got an offer letter from Dublin Business School. So this depends. Does it have the QS ranking? Is it in top 200? If it is, then maybe you can. If it is not, then you cannot. All right. Suraj asked, does government scholarship have work experience criteria? No. No, no, there is no work experience criteria. But just because you asked, normally when the student comes to us, we tell them that, please don't just go as a fresher. Try to get at least 1.5 years of experience, because that will really help you when you're looking for a job later on. Okay, so not needed for the any government procedure, but it will help you in your admission and later on when you're looking for employment. That's where it will, play a deciding factor. Okay, that's quite important. Kita, somebody is asking which UG course have you, I guess, studied in this
Okay.
year?
Yeah, so my UG course was Bachelor's in Electronics and Telecommunication Engineering. Again, it was a blend of core electronics and some coding languages.
Do we have any more? Praveen says, MCOM completed last year. I want to study in Japan, but not perfect. Uh, See, as such, I don't, really advise the students, because when you go to different countries where English is not the main language, so you have to learn that language as well, right? And like I'll give you a case. We had this educational camp in a few days ago at Shivaji Park, and a lot of students were talking and asking about Germany. So the thing is that not only do you have to get a language in German language qualification, but you also have to do a English language qualification on top of that. That too, they ask for at least 7 to 7.5 band. So in this case, for if you're going or if you're trying for admission or whatever, I would suggest that go to the tried and tested English speaking countries where you are getting funding also, like US, UK, Australia, Singapore, for that matter. Okay. Top 200 as per QS. Okay, good. Then sure, we can proceed. Get in touch with us. Pratik says, currently working in Deloitte in IT. I applied for UK Cranfield. Bit confused about IELTS, except both. So, Pratik, I think Duolingo is a lot more easier than IELTS. So, if you want to go, if you are deciding between both of them, I would say Duolingo is much easier. You can go for it, you know. And just one more thing, let me add. So, earlier when we used to have the students come in and share their experience. So I remember Ankita used to be part of the webinars, to get feedback, updates, and all these things. And she was a regular. She used to join to listen to all the students. And I remember I told her that, one day you will also be here to share your experience when everything is said and done. There's always a little bit of doubt and uncertainty till the time you get all the things done, right? Get all the things complete. So, once in the beginning, it is about getting a good IELTS score. Then after that, it is about getting admission, right? After admission, then it is about the scholarship. Then after scholarship, there's a little bit of stress for visa. Then after visa is done, it's about flight ticket, it's about accommodation, so it's never ending process. Then once all this is done, you are in Australia, then the entire journey starts where you have to actually study for 2 years, right? So in this entire thing, I am also, quite happy to see our students who have stayed by us, who have always worked hard, who have, done the required actions, and then now they're here to share their experience, right? So that's great for them. See a few more questions. Abhishek says, Sir, could you please let me know Pune location details for meeting? Abhishek, we will be meeting at Dehu Road. So that is just outside Pune on the 25th. I'll be available at Dehu Road. So if you know, between Taregaon and Pimpri, you have the small town of Dehu Road. Otherwise, you can note down my number also. I will share it in the chat box. And you can just give me a call like few days before and we can connect. So, all right. Jay says, Ankita, why did you choose this course? I want to know what you have thought. Yeah, so Ankita, any special reason why you have selected this course?
Yeah. So as I mentioned that I am working in IT sectors for almost 2 years. So I have a solid, experience in IT sector. And instead of choosing like MBA, like sticking to business only, I decided to do a combination. So this particular course provides a perfect combination of IT, like technical knowledge and business knowledge as well. And also there is one more reason. Um, Australia has a skilled occupancy list. So in that, if your course lies, so you get like added advantage of finding jobs and everything. So ICT, my field is lies in the skilled occupancy list. So that's why I decided to go for this course.
I think that's a great reason. So definitely, you need to do your research when you're selecting different courses. So yeah, as Sir has mentioned, please come and meet us in Pune. If you are in Mumbai, you can come in Mumbai. If you are in Pune, we'll be there on the 25th. And then beyond that, also many few places we will be visiting. So definitely get in touch. Apart from that, students, you have any more doubts, any more questions you want to ask? Somebody is asking, yes, consultation. You can come and meet us anytime in the office. No issues. Okay. There's no charges. You can come anytime, either in the Mumbai office or you can go to head office. If you're in Nagpur, you can meet us in the head office there also. Not an issue. Ankita question says the course you have selected comes under management category. Which category is it?
No, it comes under ICT category. It is information communication technology. So as I suggested, it the prospect it provides is business analyst, then ICT related fields. You can go for business management, project management as well with this course. So this particular course has vast opportunities in future. It is not particularly business or not particularly technical.
So yeah, you can say it is like in the engineering field. And
Yeah.
students just remember that, when you are looking into different courses and looking at options, so the university website has got a lot of information which tells you like most importantly what modules you're going to study, then any specializations if they are available. Then beyond that, if you want to, like go into a different field, what you need to do and what the students who have completed the course, what they are doing right now. So, it's definitely Australia is one of the countries which is booming. There's a lot of demand, but at the same time, it is very, very strict. So the process which you have to do it is, has to be systematic. Okay. Um, Especially, if you are one of the students who don't have the required funds, right, or you don't have the assets. So to manage that, like we have done for Ankita, we can do for you also, get in touch with us so that we can tell you. Uh, Bandra location, yeah, Zaha, you need to get in touch with me after the webinar, and we can fix the appointment for you. So not a problem. Uh, Jay says, Ankita, I assume you just qualified your UG last year. If you, if you, how did you manage to get the job and everything else? So,
Okay, so I got placement from my college only. It like on campus placement I got, and as soon as I completed my bachelor's, they gave me joining date. So I completed my bachelor's in say June month, and I started working in July same year.
uh, how much did it cost to approve Australian visa? So Australian visa students earlier it was, I think in rupees it was around 48, 49,000. This year they have increased it to exactly $1,622, which if you convert it with tax, it comes to around 93 something something. Okay, so around 93,000. So basically they've, almost doubled it, you can say, right? Uh, Fine. Yes, so the funding which she will get, it will cover, so not only will it cover the tuition fees, she will be getting a small stipend for her living expenses also. Certain cases you can cover the cost of your travel also, the flight ticket, and I think health insurance also. Not too sure. See, every year government regulations keep changing. So the main thing for sure you can keep in mind is that her tuition fees, which is a huge amount, I'll just share it with you again. Uh, if you can see, it is $53,000 per year. So $100,000, which is around, how much is it? 50, 55 lakh or 60 lakh rupees. And on top of that, it will cost her another almost $60,000 for 2 years of her living expense. So that is another 30, 35 lakh rupees. So almost, I guess it is 80 to 90 lakh rupees a total expense for 2 years of stay over there. But of course, being part of university, she will get a lot of opportunities to work also. And then the main thing is that the tuition cost is covered by the universe, by the funding which she will receive. So yes, she will take some funds with her for her emergency use, but on the whole, I would say net expense for her would be around 5 to 10 lakh rupees, not more than that, right? As opposed to taking a massive loan. So that's where it is helpful. All right. I think, just like me, Ankita is also not doing so well. Ankita, give us a few parting words to, motivate us. What you can tell us about the process, any kind of recommendation you can tell us.
Yeah, so just a final thing. I got the scholarship for which falls under open category. I comes under open category, so it is really great to study in Australia with the proper funding. And I really urge you all to get in touch with Nirvet sir and Hemant sir so that they can guide you, and you can also um, pursue your masters if you wish to. Yeah. That's all. Thank you, everyone.
Great, great. Thank you, Ankita, for coming and sharing your experience. Hopefully, once you go there abroad and maybe after 6 to 8 months, you have some new perspective, please come back and share it with us once again. We would love to hear from you. And also,
Definitely, sir.
many congratulations and thanks to you also. And, we are all looking forward to your success going ahead. Okay, thank you for
Thank
your
you.
time, Ankita. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'll take a leave now. Thank you.
Yes, yes, please, please take some rest. Thank you so much. All right. So few more questions. If you have students, no worries, I'll go through it. What work? So work is like she said in her IT sector, she is working. JD says, how did you build the profile? So just keep in mind that, one thing in terms of profile, you start with your academics, correct? So your graduation or post graduation, whatever it is. Then after that, very important is English language qualification, right? The marks which you get in your exam, IELTS exam. Then after that, you have the various documents required for application. So you have letter of recommendation. Most important document which students write is the SOP, statement of purpose, which has got almost 30% weightage in terms of admission. Of course, your CV, which is having your work experience, and transcript, the academic documents which you're getting from college. So all these things put together, right? I would say most important is the SOP and the work experience. These two things, they matter a lot. Of course, in Australia also, they are quite strict about the CGPA, your academics, your graduation marks also. So I would suggest that if you're looking for Australia students, you should have at least strong profile, minimum of at least 60 to 65% in your graduation. Okay, on the whole, it is preferred you should have at least 70 or more than 70. But in case, even if you don't have it, get in touch with us if you're looking for next year, or you already have the offer letter, you want to know the next process, like somebody was asking for Ireland. I have shared my contacts, is there on the screen. I'll just go through it one more time. Please get in touch. I can meet you in the office and, tell you about the process. Okay. So you can call me on my number 9619827435. Email ID is information@courses, counselors and careers.com. Uh, you can come, and for right now, you can come meet us in the Mumbai office. And like you see in the chat, we have shared the link, which is of our YouTube channel and WhatsApp group. So you can, of course, scan this WhatsApp group QR code also. And on top of that, let me share this with you. You can have our details and our contacts over here. Okay, so you have our socials over here, so you can get in touch. And any other queries, questions you have, you can just call me directly and we can sort it out. Okay. So once again, students, thank you all for joining. I hope this was helpful for you. Again, next week we will have more students come in to share their experience, to guide you, and let you know what journey they have gone through, any issues they have faced. So any questions you have for us, firstly, make sure you are part of our webinar. And if you yourself, you want to be part of the process and learn, how you can go ahead and apply, and any other doubts, questions you have, you can always get in touch with us. Okay, so thank you once again, all 13 of you who have stayed till the end. Have a good evening. I look forward to seeing you again next Sunday. All right, so thank you, Ajay, Jay, JD, Praveen, Anupriya, Rupesh, Srushti, Utkarsha, Yogesh, Zaha. Thank you. Thank you, all of you. Take care. Have a good evening.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Yogesh. Thank you so much. Thank you.